Breakfast time. Back home from the travels. Time for a home day. This guy always visits us. I already gave you food in the morning. What's up? What's going on? I already gave you food. Remember? When I fed you early this morning? Remember that? Yeah. It's all over. Tomorrow, okay? Come back tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, you might be wondering, it's been 2 months. I was sitting right here when I made that very first video that I put up on my YouTube channel, which kind of started this channel, and it was after I lost my job. And, you guys might be wondering what's going on with that. And so, let me just do a quick recap. I lost my job, started this channel, started working really hard on my music, my poetry, my website, and my YouTube channel. Then I went out to San Francisco and had an interview for the same position, same line of work. Went there, continued my vlogs, continued with my articles, continued with all that stuff. Didn't get the job. Then I applied for a whole array of other jobs. Didn't get any of those. Still applying for jobs in my line of work while at the same time working day and night extremely hard on my vlogs, on my poetry, and my website. And up until now, nothing has come into fruition yet on those things. But I'm at that point now in life where it's kind of like, alhamdulillah, I'm thankful for what I have, the stuff that I do have, I'm thankful for, and the stuff that I don't have yet, or the aspirations, the goals, the dreams that I want, I am affirmed in my faith that I will have them. It's just a matter of patience and effort and in reliance and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and God. And so that process alone took a while to get to that mindset. When I first saw that video, the first video, and you can kind of see a progress, of my own mental state, kind of, through the vlogs. And I'm at a really good place now where things in life aren't really phasing me as much as they were. I'm not really depressed or tripping about what's going to happen tomorrow, or where money's going to come from, what's going to happen. These kind of things they kind of don't affect me as much. And I think the reason for that is just this reliance on God, and also knowing, I guess, that what I really want to do, like what I'm passionate about and what I want to work, is to be able to have at home work, to be able to work from home, to be able to use my skills, my talents, my poetry, my Amazing Life brand, and use that to support my family and also to fulfill my purpose in life, because it does fulfill me. Doing this does fulfill me. And the reason it fulfills me is because I'm able to reach out and help others. I'm able to kind of maybe be a person that others can relate to who are in my position, especially the younger kids, especially the younger generation, my generation, people who are wanting to be freed from the 9 to 5, or even from the confines of our own lives, of our own brains. How depression might get to us, this anxiety, all these things about life that kind of anchor us down. It's just, it happens to all of us, and it happens to me, and I try really hard to break those barriers, to become better, to read books, to take my experiences and apply them, and just keep improving and getting to that mindset where life has opened up, that it's not this closed box that we have to live in, that's really driven by fear. that's the primary driver of our life. It's fear and anxiety and stress and all that stuff. So removing that and kind of seeing, okay, well, let life open up for me here. What is there aside from being always afraid, or being always stressed out about what's going to happen next and always worried about tomorrow and this and that. So this whole journey is what I want to share with people, because I want it to be an inspiration. I want it to be a way that it helps others, and hopefully that for me is fulfilling my purpose, because it just is. I don't know how else I can explain that, but I love the feeling of helping others, of sharing knowledge with others, of using my talents to make people think and pointing people in the direction of the right resources, and just being able to do that, but at home, spending time with my family, with my baby, with my wife. To me is success. Success isn't about the good cars, the fancy cars, the big houses. Success is about me waking up in the morning and being able to do whatever I want to do until I go to sleep, and doing things that are aligned with the nature of us as human beings, which that comes from what God has given us in the Quran. We have to align ourselves with that. If we can align ourselves with that, and we can figure out how to align the rest of the workings of life within that, then that is success, because then I feel happy, I feel like my purpose is being fulfilled, and I feel driven, I feel hopeful, and I just feel really content with life. So right now, that's where I'm at. I don't have, like I said, I don't have a job yet, I don't work yet, that kind of work, but I am working my butt off day and night, more than I've ever done my whole life, on Amazing Life on YouTube, on making this content for you guys. So I really appreciate the viewers who like my stuff, who take the time to even just view my videos. It means a lot to me. So yeah, that's a little update. How fitting is it that I'm reading this book, by the way, guys? Check this book out. It's an amazing book. It's called The Four Arguments for the Elimination of Television. And on page 64, I'm just reading this, right? And it says, it would be going too far to call our modern offices sensory deprivation chambers, but they are most certainly sensory reduction chambers. They may not brainwash, but the elimination of sensory stimuli definitely increases focus on the task at hand, the work to be done, to the exclusion of all else. Modern offices were designed for that very purpose, by people who knew what they were doing. Totally, literally just blew my freaking mind. I think I might actually just start a segment on my channel where it's just like we read a chapter together, and it's kind of like really personal, coffee, book, and I just read something and I just talk about it for a second. Let me know if you like that idea. Give me a like or a comment and let me know. If you guys like it, if you guys want me to do it, I'll do it. But check this out. Orderliness is the highest value for a subordinate office worker. Both of these are most easily achieved if the human is effectively disconnected from the distractions of her or his senses, feelings, and intuitions. With the field of experience so drastically reduced for office workers, the stimuli which remain, paperwork, mental work, business, loom larger and obtain an importance they would not have in a wider, more varied, more stimulating environment. The worker gets interested in them largely because that is what is available to get interested in. It's almost as if we're trying to, let me get English back. It's almost as if we are stupid cattle, or like farm animals being manipulated to go a certain way, think a certain way, behave in a certain way. We're learning about photosynthesis. Hands enough? Water. Water. And then it sprouts. Silliest geese of them all. It always happens. I'm editing a vlog and then have to go. So right now we're going to the park. It's just nice to be outside, especially after that book that we read together, today, that little chapter that we read. I was really just like, you know what, I want to come outside, I want to bring my family outside, even if it's raining. It's just rain, it's all good. What are you doing over there? Wow, I didn't know you got a new motorcycle. Wow. You look hilarious on there, dude. Reach the pinnacle of success and help the rest of us up. Please don't leave us down here. You 1%er.
I am the 1%.
Come on, help the rest of us. Ah, no, please, please. No, no, you. Yeah, I knew it. No.
Okay. He's gonna do it.
Let me try to do this. Yes. Parkour, parkour. Here we come. Whoa. Oh God. All right, that was a fun day at the park. Now going back home. I honestly wish I could capture what I'm looking at right now, because it is absolutely stunning. Doesn't do it justice, the camera sucks. You gotta use your eyes. So with that, get outside, enjoy the sunsets of life and the sunrises and all the stuff in the middle. Until then, subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. See you guys in the next vlog. Have an amazing life.